What?
Woo! We're live.
We're live.
Yay!
Oh yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, what?
When you're live on someone else's, do you open the comments separately, or just use? Or do you just use what shows up in StreamYard?
I just use what shows up in StreamYard.
Okay.
But
it's been a while since I was on someone else's. Cheers. Cheers to Ketchup-a-thon.
I have sparkling fresh pumpkin spice apple cider. It is non-alcoholic. It looks alcoholic, but it's not.
That sounds good. Pumpkin spice apple cider.
Mm-hmm. It's
just the same kind of spices that you put in other things. Nutmeg, cinnamon.
Right. I mean, it's interesting.
Peach wine that I've had that I needed to finish up. And because I have a whole nother one because I love it, but it's real summery. So I think I might save the other one. It's not open yet, so I can just save it.
Yeah.
But I needed to finish this one up. Boring water. Healthy Sarah.
Yay. We can't wait for more sprints either. Welcome. Hello, Rainy.
Hello.
Hello, Kelly. Hello, Kim. Hello, Jamie.
Jamie. They're so cute.
They're so adorable.
We love them.
My other one is in my book already.
And the card is so cute too.
This
Jamie.
Is so cute. I can't even.
Guys, Jamie is a crafter, clearly.
Yeah.
Look at that card she made.
Yeah.
Like books and Ketchup-a-thon. Like it just fits the theme. And then she crafted these 2 ketchup bottles for this year. It's so sweet.
I really I want to frame this. It's so cute. Like my first readathon ever.
It's very cute. It's very cute. So I'm switching my current read to this bookmark because of course I am.
I already did it. Oh no. Now missed a whole lot with that freak out. Sorry.
No, listen, that happened. It's okay. You just gotta let it roll.
Yeah.
Say hi, everybody. At the beginning, everybody.
Hello, Sarah. Boring water is great too. So, have I told you that I got this app on my phone that tells me to drink water?
No, that's cool.
So it tells me when to drink water, and to tell me to drink water, it literally sounds like it's pouring something on you. So it'll go. So I constantly think that somebody is pouring something on me, and I'm like, okay.
That's hilarious. Oh my word. Really
but yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Hello. Ice cold water. Hello.
The gang's all here.
Oh, jumped on me. Hello. Yay.
It's your weekend already. No, Australia. It's Friday. Aren't you at work, Lee? Are you playing hooky? You should be at work. Or are you getting, what are you
getting ready for work?
13 hours? 12 hours? I forget how many hours difference.
Very excited. Home with the Rona. Yuck. Sorry about that. I hope that you are able to read, because that's really the only thing that is good, is getting to stay home and just read. If you can. I know, they're totally cute. I love it. Hello. One more day till the weekend. Hello.
Emily.
Hello.
Has anybody finished books yet?
Yeah.
What did you finish, Amy?
I finished the Book of Cold Cases.
Nice.
And I loved it.
That's awesome. I'm glad you loved it, because I'm going to read that.
Yeah.
Michelle. When Michelle? I'm reading it with Michelle, I think, because she won it from a book box that I got to send her for something. I forget what. For the summer, my summer book bingo with patrons.
Oh, yeah. I didn't win that, so.
She won that one. So when do you want to read it, Michelle? Let me know when you're ready.
Hello.
I finished listening to
Zinfandel.
audiobooks, and both audiobooks were not on my TBR burger. So now I have to figure out. I don't even know. I just read them because I could get them on audio immediately.
You've got to be able to put them somewhere, though.
For sure. I mean, this is mustard, and I don't normally eat mustard, but for the sake of the readathon,
trying something new.
Abby Jimenez. It's also super hyped. We'll just see how many of my other ones I actually get to, and we'll build the burger once I read all the books.
And how much you threw your TBR out the window.
Right. I mean, did we expect anything different? No. So I read Abby Jimenez, Part of Your World. Really liked it. I mean, I could do without the sexy times, but the story itself, I really liked. The guy, I really liked. Once There Were Wolves by Charlotte McConaughey. Did not care for this one. But it's short, and it got it off my book of the month shelf, and now I can unhaul it once I do my wrap-ups for the month. So I finished 2, but I'm still working on Attic Child. That's what I'm reading tonight, and I love it.
Nice.
So far.
Sharon has finished 2 so far. Nice. Sarah, 80 pages left. What is it? Were you reading Were you reading Book of Cold Cases too, Sarah, or am I mixing you up with someone else? I might be.
I don't remember what she was starting with.
Frustrating about being sick this week. Had time to read, but kept falling asleep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look, Lee took the week off just so she could read with us. Wasn't that sweet of her?
Oh, nice. So
Oh. Flu shot and 4th coronavirus this week. Sleeping a lot. Well, you deserve the sleep.
Yeah.
Finished Daisy Darker. It was fantastic. That is one. I don't have it from Book of the Month, but I want it. I want to read it. I don't know if I want it, but I want to read it.
Not me. I do not want to read it.
Almost done with The Family Game. Sign Here. Pick this month. My sister got that one. She got Sign Here and Thistlewood. And then I got The Family Game. My sister and I together have most of the books from this.
That's awesome.
Kim finished 2, The Heart of Invisible Fury and The Bodyguard. You loved it, right, Kim? I thought I saw that you said you loved it.
Yeah.
Because The Bodyguard is amazing.
I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Beef and cheese book. So taking a bit. Hoping to finish this weekend. Nice. Halfway through Broken Girls right now. Maybe in a week. Maybe.
Yeah. Michelle, for sure.
Yeah.
Whenever. I'll just pick it up whenever you're ready. Let me know. Vox me. Send me a Vox.
Vox it. Love Book of Cold Cases. Reading Daisy Darker right now. And it's so good. Finished middle grade reads and getting ready to start on the burger.
Nice.
Oh, Mexican Gothic. Okay, I saw it on your TBR, but okay. Mexican Gothic. 80 pages, Sarah. You can get that done tonight.
For sure.
We're glad you're here.
Welcome. You are very welcome to be here.
All are welcome. That's a song we sing at my church all the time.
Hi,
Hello, Amanda. Amanda's reading Shady Hollow.
Nice.
Burger and pickle done. Working on the bun. Nice. I'm working on my bun. I have my condiments and my bacon, and I have no burger so far. Who needs a burger? Yeah. I also want to read Daisy Darker. Not Book of the Month, but doing sprints anyway. Yes, we love ya. Bacon. What is bacon? Most anticipated.
Yes.
Feel like I should probably know what my readathon prompts are, but you know. Do you always remember your readathon prompts when you do a readathon? Because
I don't usually have so many. I mean, middle grade March, we only ever just have 5, so I always remember those. Series September, I don't remember. Because honestly, most of the time I will make the prompts and then choose to ignore them and read whatever I want to anyway. And then at the end of the time, see how what I read fits in.
I know. I always make what I want to read, and then I'm like, oh, this will work too.
It's fun to like make a TBR, but I don't care if I read off the TBR clearly because I finished 2 books that were not on my TBR.
Yes, Kim loved it. Book of the month does not exist in Australia. Sad. Witchy reads Girl in the Tower.
Catherine Arden. I like
Okay. I was like, is that the Catherine Arden one?
I think so.
Okay. Finished Love on the Brain and Behind Her Eyes and currently reading All the Good Left Undone.
Nice.
Oh, your October just shipped today?
Bummer, Jamie.
It's the 13th.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
What did you pick?
Yeah. I want to too. Picked sign here too. Sounds different. It did sound different. Like, because it takes place in like hell, right? I don't know. Michelle Alexia. The Last Housewife. I have been hearing The Last Housewife all over the place. Like, it's just everywhere. Rivas by Catherine McGee. Rivals by Catherine McGee.
Oh, I did not include that in series I'm breaking up with, but I'm totally breaking up with that series.
Did you like the first one?
I was so mad that it ended with zero closure. Like, not one of the storylines wrapped up in the first book. Everything was left hanging before Majesty. And then I read Majesty and I just didn't care for it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I don't care.
Sad. Kim just added bacon to her burger. That's awesome. I'm working on my bun. Yep. Yeah.
I mean, it's all right.
I love it.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah. New subscriber to both of us. The Haunting of Aveline Jones. Thank you for the sprints. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah. No. I lost where I am.
Jacqueline, I also had a bun, a condiment, 2 toppings, but no burger. You see it? Ah,
there we go. Bun, condiment, 2 toppings, no burger yet. Nice. I was going to say, that's a lot. Yeah, book of the month.
Randy, that is exciting. I did see that. It's coming your way.
I wonder how long it'll take to come, though. Like, is it one of those things where they're like, we're making it happen, and then
it'll take forever to actually get there?
It'll take forever. Ordered on September 29th, Hester for the main pick and Kiss Curse from add-on. I wonder which one is causing the
hold up. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird because I think I ordered early as well, and mine was here super quick.
Mine was pretty quick.
But I think the lemon tree one was the only one I got from this month.
My sister also got Kiss Curse this month too. She got 3 books. I'm like, Denise, I'm having this readathon. You might want to check it out.
Nice. Yeah, she's probably got a lot on her shelves too.
Yeah. I'm reading Babel because I wanted to focus on spooky vibes, 150 pages. Thought of DNFing it more than once.
Then DNF it. Emily.
That is a chunker to just push through.
Ain't nobody got time for that. 150, you gave it a good old try.
Yeah.
At least for now, right? DNF doesn't mean that you're putting it down forever, but if it's already feeling like that and after 150 pages, maybe wait, like give it a month or 2 and try again. Because I know you want spooky vibes, but there are plenty of other books that are page turners that are spooky vibes. And if that one's a rough go at the start.
100% agree. No problem. We got it. The Last Housewife is the best book of the year, maybe ever. Can't wait. Oh, Sarah said it's the best book ever.
Yeah.
Delayed for the Kiss Curse. You know, now that I think about it, my sister did say hers wasn't there yet, and she ordered before too. Last Housewife is so good. Did I have enough so's there? Or O's? May switch it up and pick up The Company of Witches. Heard nothing but good things.
Nice. Is that you?
It was. Can't be anybody important.
I'm curious about Hester too, Rainey. Mm-hmm. I didn't choose it as my choice, but I'm curious to look for, I'll keep my eye out for reviews about it. I'm not really interested if it is just going to be like only just a feminist kind of retelling of the Scarlet Letter. But if it does something interesting with it, I'd be open to trying it, but I don't know. I'm not a huge Nathaniel Hawthorne fan to begin with, but we'll see.
I don't know that I can say whether I am or not a Nathaniel Hawthorne fan. I think I just read some of his short stories in high school. Had a DNF. It Girl was in over 200 pages.
Oh, man. Hey. Oh, you only have 150 left.
Oh no.
And that end, I'd be like, just find the audio. Yeah. just
skim through it.
Oh man, you already made it through 400 pages. Yikes.
Also listening to The Winners. It is everything. Have you read all of those?
I've not read The Winners yet, but I just listened to Currently Reading podcast from Monday, and Mindy talked about it. She's read it through and said that you don't really need to go back and reread the first two. So, because he does enough of a recap / layering in of the story of what's already happened that you won't feel lost. You'll be refreshed in your mind.
I haven't started the series yet. Is Winners like the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I haven't started it. I've only read Frederick Bachman's novellas. I haven't read any of his.
Oh, Amy.
I know. You're going to give me an assignment now? I'm the teacher. I'm the one that teaches.
I always make you read stuff. I do think you need to read Bachman, though.
I have a man called Ove on my shelf to read, and I am scared to read it because I know it's going to destroy me.
But in the best way.
I know.
I mean, doesn't leave on a horrible, like it's, you will cry, but it ends so positive.
I mean, and every morning the way home gets longer and longer destroyed me. Like puddles and puddles and puddles.
I was weeping like a baby. I had to pull it together because I was going to meet my friends in DC that day. And I listened to it while driving up there because it's short enough that it was, I could listen to it on my drive. I was like, I almost had to pull over because I was crying so hard. He's brilliant.
I know. And seriously, the title's longer than the novella, but man alive. It gets so you. Oh. Gets you everywhere. Struggling with the discovery of witches, very slow.
Hi, Rainey.
Hi, Rainey.
Yeah.
Hi, Amanda.
Oh, nice. Oh. Good find.
For real.
Yard sale.
Mm-hmm. Kim must have gotten bookmarks from Amanda.
They are cute. Her fall ones.
They're adorable.
Early reader on Etsy. If you need some fall bookmarks, they're super cute.
I have this one.
Not at all shameless plug. Like, yes, I love that one. On it.
Yeah. I love it. I'm thinking his rant review ahead.
Yeah, I'm so curious. Sarah just got that book, Babel. I'm wondering if she's gonna love it or not. I don't know.
I must read some Bachman. I know.
Oh, here comes a series of comments that are like, Amy, read
Amy, what is wrong with you? It's really not as bad as when I hadn't read Anne yet.
Oh no. Yes. Get on the Bachman train. Did you see Sarah's?
Yeah.
We saved you a seat, she said.
Oh, I missed that part. I skimmed it too fast.
I'm not ashamed to push books into people's hands.
Here you go.
Yeah. Literally.
So I went to a used bookstore today and I filled this bag.
Nice.
No, it's a book sale. Yeah. So like it's like full of donations. And I saw a box full of the Kite Runner and I thought of you.
I would have won that.
No Hunger Games, not a single one. Which I was shocked. Silent Library. DNF anxious people after 20 pages. I've heard anxious people is a lot different.
It's not my favorite. I still think his writing is amazing, but it's not my favorite.
Okay. I want to know what the other book was that you're not the fan of.
Don't say Beartown. We will get publicly shamed. Just kidding.
Are you crying thinking of it?
Not tonight, but I have.
I've cried thinking of An Every Way Home. Then wait, every day the way
home gets longer and longer.
Every morning.
Yeah,
I've cried thinking of that. Read the trilogy 2 or 3 times. Tuesday, Mooney talks to. I've heard that's really good. I don't remember what I heard about it, what made it good, but I've heard it's really good. Love them all too, but feel weird saying that. Book Enablers. Missed one.
Yeah, it's Beartown.
It's gotta be. Oh. It's okay because Lee's coming to her rescue.
Lee also didn't. Yeah.
Promise.
Listen, every book is not for every person. That's fine. We still love you, sort of.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh man.
All right. Let's read. Yeah, let's read.
Listen, I'm gonna do this because I saw it in someone else's. I'm changing my name to have the book I'm reading.
You saw it in mine.
I've seen it in a couple people's sprints now. So now that has my name and my book that I'm reading.
Nice. I love it. Okay.
So what did you pick up after Cold Cases? What are you reading?
You can't see it at all. It's The Kindest Lie. I feel like I've told people that this is what I'm reading, but I've said it on my vlog and that's not out yet.
I realized today that I should have been vlogging this readathon.
I thought about it about 2 minutes before your sprints on Sunday.
Yeah, so I'm not. Needless to say, that's not happening. But
I am. I'm trying. So we'll see. Yep. Possible. That's why I haven't read it yet, because I think it's going to make me bawl like a baby.
It's possible.
All right.
Nice spooky setting.
I know. Get some owl hoots. Can you hear it?
Haunted graveyard. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
All right. Let's read for 20 minutes.
Right.
See you in a bit. How'd that sprint go for you?
Good. This book is very good at drawing me in. I'm 89 pages and I've seen both timelines. Both kids are going to spend time in the attic, but neither one has yet. And I don't know how. And the present day timeline, she's traumatized by her time in the attic. So there's like a third time almost because she's in the 1990s reflecting on the 70s, and whoever owned that house and kept her in the attic just passed away and left her the house. So she has to go back and she goes up to the attic, but it's like traumatized. Like it's very, very difficult for her. And we don't have a clue why. Like we don't have a clue what happened yet. So it's so good. And then there's a little boy brought over from Africa to be a companion for this guy. And I'm like, is this going to be like ew companion, or he's just trying to like fundraise for Africa? But the little boy is like on display, just horrible, telling about how they have nothing and blah, blah, blah. So they're like, do you wear shoes? Is this your first time using a fork? Like just stupid questions of this little boy. But he doesn't understand that he's not going back. He thinks he's only there for a short time and then he's going to go home. That's not the case. So it's really like, I'm very invested. 88 pages in. It's very good.
Nice. Very good. I am on page 85 of The Kindest Lie, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. So like it's like not a spoiler or anything, but when the main character was 17 years old, she had a son and her grandma made her give the baby up for adoption. And now she's married. It's 2008. Obama has just been elected into office, which it's very political. Like there's so much talk about this election and like it's a lot, you know? But the so she's married now, and I don't know. I don't think I'm far enough in that it's a spoiler, but she had never told her husband that she gave a baby up for adoption or was forced to give a baby up for adoption. And now he's like already in gung ho about having kids. And she's like, I'm not ready for that. Wow. And yeah, it's a whole thing. Wow. So I don't know.
I think I heard mixed things about that one. It never really was on my radar because I didn't hear a lot of love for it. So.
And I heard the author talk about it, which may, like when you hear an author talk about it, it's like,
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. Man. All right. Kim's reading The Nature of Fragile Things for book clubs. So that's the bacon.
So good. I love Susan Meisner so much.
Oh, okay. Yes, you do. Amanda had to leave. The mom duty calls. 13 pages. Nice. Had to kill a big black spider before starting to read, so I didn't get as much done as I would have. And Sarah says, burn the house down.
Guys, spiders are not bad. They eat the other bugs. It's okay. They're okay.
They are. Have you listened to the Charlotte's Web? That's a full cast audio, and Meryl Streep narrates it.
No. Oh my word. That sounds amazing.
So good. So good. Ugh, I love it. Chills. Oh. Sorry. 9 pages. Kept getting interrupted. Kids need to go to bed. It's past their bedtime.
I never pay attention to like what page I start and what page, like to know how many pages I actually read.
I was on page 68-ish. I read almost 20 pages. I think I read 18 pages.
I think I read 19, 18 and a half. Yeah.
Just DNF Damnation Spring for spoilery reasons. Something I didn't want to read about happened 122 pages in.
That's a bummer.
Bummer, but acceptable. Joining late. Good to have you. Contemplating moving until winter, and they're all gone for 6 months here. Well, Rainey.
It's funny.
Just have to read Charlotte's Web. 261 of The Good Left Undone, liking it quite a bit. Nice. Page 200, enjoying it more than The Bear and the Nightingale.
Nice.
Very cool. Starting Daisy Darker.
I can't stop yawning.
This might not be a long night.
Gray
Mask. Ooh, a cozy mystery that was published back in 1929.
Fun. Well, that's fun. Nostalgic.
Ooh.
Revisiting some old faves.
Nice. Stay outside where they belong. I went out, I opened my garage door with my key. And there, I put the key in the side and turn it and it goes up. I got out to my car and I almost called in because there was a big old spider, like right where my key was supposed to go. And I was like, go on. I'm trying to get this dumb spider to move. I don't want to kill you.
Funny. I never had a big, I don't want a big hairy spider on me, but I'm not afraid of little ones.
Yeah, I'm okay as long as I know where the spider is. Like if the spider's right here, I'm good. But as soon as I look over there and it's not there anymore, I'm not okay.
What's it going to do? Nothing.
Well, I had spider bites.
Go eat all the other bugs.
When I was little and they are itchy. But yeah, they're not going to do much. That's true. Daisy Darker, next read for Sarah. Yanni is contagious. Stop it.
I'm sorry. The wine is probably not helping.
Killers of a Certain Age. Oh, I want to.
Mayo. Nice.
Read that. I'm mad at myself for not getting that with Book of the Month.
Lindsay, you'll have to let me know how you feel about that one. I got it as an add-on for October. I got it as an add-on.
Dishes during that sprint. Nice. Fatal Grace, Book 2, Inspector.
Ganache. She corrects it later, but I love that it's Ganache.
Ganache.
I'll have some of that Ganache.
I mean, he's kind of a dreamy character.
I love it.
Oh no.
Gotta
Oh,
die.
it's about my spider. That's why it's gotta die. No, he moved all on his own. It was fine. Or she. I don't know.
Oh,
No.
no, she's talking about, like, seeing it on the wall and then not seeing it anymore.
Oh,
That's why it's gotta die.
okay. Well. So
I used to Yeah, I used to tell my camp this is what a great camp counselor I was. I used to tell my campers that all the time when they'd freak out about spiders. I'm like, "Dude, we're at camp. There's spiders here. And listen, you're gonna eat 7 of them before you die anyway. They're gonna crawl up in your mouth while you're asleep." Oh my word, she freaked out every time. Such a great counselor.
I bet you were their favorite.
Of course I was. Fun.
Love killers of a certain age.
I love it.
Nice.
Nice.
Spiders carry germs.
Everything carries germs.
Everything carries germs. And they also kill mosquitoes.
Yes, they do.
Out of my comfort zone. That is
Fun.
I get a lot of out of my I get a lot of thrillers from book of the month, and I'm not like a thriller.
Yeah.
I like reading thrillers, but I have to be in a certain mood.
Yeah.
Stop it, Emily. As long as they don't come into my bedroom, but snakes. All I can think of is Rikki Tikki Tavi, that short story by Rudyard Kipling.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember. I'm sure I read it when I was little, but I don't remember.
Well, you probably saw the movie.
Maybe
there's a cartoon movie that's like super adorable, and I read it with my students, and then we watch the movie. And one of the 8th graders this year, they read it in 6th grade, and one of the 8th graders this year was like, we're sitting and all of a sudden they were like, remember that story with Nagaina? That's the snake.
That's funny. I love it.
Yes.
I used to love to say Rafiki from Lion King. Rafiki.
Yeah. Ugh. Krista, you are the reason Rainey never went to camp.
Sorry. Missed out.
Yeah, I loved camp. Camp was great.
Oh yeah, no, I kill spiders all the time. I'm not afraid. I'm not saying you don't need to kill. Like, I'll kill it if it's in my house for sure.
You know, bug. My cat brought in a dead rat earlier, and I had to remove it. Ooh, they're so proud. That was a gift for you, Kayla. That was a gift.
Gross.
We have only done one, Anne. We'll do some more.
For sure.
For sure. I do teach English. Yes. 5th through 8th grade. English, language arts. Have you read The Landlady by Roald Dahl?
No. I never even heard of The Landlady.
I mean, it's a short story. You should look it up sometime.
He's got some
weird
stuff.
Weird stuff.
Did you ever read the A to Z book?
Yeah.
I used to love that book. When I was in college, I thought it was hilarious because it just was so ridiculous. E is for egg. Throw the egg up on the ceiling and see what your mom says. Like, it's so cheeky.
Oh, yeah.
And definitely not for kids. Like, the A to Z book is definitely not for kids.
No.
Roald Dahl. Yeah, the Twits was my favorite. Roald Dahl.
I love the Twits. I saw a group of students do the Twits as a reader's theater.
Oh, so
for forensics. Oh man, it was so fun. I loved the Twits.
Yes.
It's great.
So did I. Very much.
No spiders and dirt were why I never went to camp. A roommate that had a ball python that ate mice. She would keep the frozen mice in her freezer, separate from food and wrapped up. But I left the kitchen when she defrosts.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Definitely would need to do that. You don't kill any bugs in our house except for mosquitoes. They get in during the summer because they bite us first. Well, I'll catch the other insects and bring them outside.
You are better than
very nice.
Where nothing is poisonous. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. Homeschool my kids and have read to them since birth. My now 6-year-old can read but doesn't enjoy it. Oh no. I don't have any secret spells, but just like try all kinds of different stuff and just keep reading with her. Because then, like, the more she sees it as, and like not as a school, like I know it's harder to separate when you homeschool, so you're the teacher and mom, but like just like curl up and read a book and together. So it's like a mom time thing. Like I think I love reading because my mom and I would curl up and my mom would read to me. Like
I would add like trips to the library, letting her pick out what looks good to her, even if it's for you to read to her for now. But like that whole shelf of easy reader books, there's like Fancy Nancy on there and like fun ones that are, even if it's below where she can read, but just letting her pick out what she wants to read. Graphic novels, Kelly's going to say, is also a like, yeah. And just keep doing it because hopefully it'll switch around at some point. But I always say like letting the kid pick out what books they want to read too is like some mom directed, but some kid chosen books too.
Yeah, for sure.
Biscuit, the little dog book, like that little dog Biscuit that just says woof woof on every other page. They're so horrible to read out loud, but kids love those.
Or get like the elephant and piggy books and one of you play elephant.
Oh,
one
yeah,
Mo Williams. Yeah.
And then watch those drawing things that he did at the beginning of COVID. Like he had videos on YouTube where he teaches you how to draw elephant and how to draw pigeon, and they're a lot of fun.
Yeah. Exterminator 4 times a year, no bugs. Nice. No thanks. Seeing the mountain about up country. Oh. Yep. Enjoying graphic novels. Graphic novels are just, they're really amazing.
I love that too. Finding a topic she loves.
Yep.
And finding books about that.
Definitely this. Don't force it. Leave books lying around the house. She might enjoy lying around the house and let them pick it up. Yep. Audiobooks, listen in the car. She's reading. She enjoys me reading to her, but not reading to herself. That, I mean, as she becomes a better reader, like, I mean, good for a 6-year-old is still,
Yeah. Well, and that could be part of it. Like, it's probably not as fast as she wants.
Right.
And there might be a level of insecurity in there as well about reading to
probably wants to sound like mom when mom reads to her, and she doesn't sound as good as mom, as mom sounds.
All of that will eventually go away though as she gets better and better.
Yeah. Yeah. So like definitely rereading books, I think.
Yeah. Rereading and I used to alternate pages. I would read when I was a nanny of the little girl, like the 4 kids when she was young. I would read one page and then she would read a page. So we were doing a read aloud, but she would be reading too.
Yeah.
And now she's in 4th grade and she has read all the Keeper books, Keeper of Lost Cities. Like she read all the Land of Stories 3 or 4 times. Like now she's a huge reader. But it was rough at the beginning for sure.
Yeah. Love to do that. Live in a townhouse, so I think too. A lot of the magic of reading for me was when I was younger in the library and all the possibilities.
I love the library. Always. I'm a big fan.
For sure.
I took my little buddy today to story time. And they had toys up afterwards. He's 2, right? The little dude that I watch on Thursdays. So they had toys out afterwards. He played with the toys until I could tell he was kind of done. So we cleaned up a little bit. And then I'm like, what should we do now, Luke? And he said, get some new books. I'm like, that's great. We're at the library. Let's go get some new books.
Oh, I love it.
Let's get books, Krista.
Started Biscuit when she was a baby. Wolf was the first book she could read. So I just finished reading The Storied Life of AJ Fikry. And there's a little girl in it. And like, I don't know how Gabriel Zevin like just knew what a 6-year-old or 5-year-old reading, realizing she could read felt like, but it felt so real because she just like described the moment when she was like, she looked at the letters and she saw R-E-D and just knew that was a rat. I was like bawling.
I forgot that book. I just saw the preview that the movie is just out now.
I know it can't. Yeah. So I had to listen to it quick. So I was trying to sneak it in before the readathon started. I didn't quite make it, but now I feel like I can go see it when I have a chance.
Yeah.
Son is 15, doesn't love the act of reading even still, but he loves stories and listens to one every day. We've seen so much more that way. Yeah. Even if they don't love reading themselves, they'll love something about words and something about reading. And, she sees that you love to read. It'll happen to her too. Read alouds, bedtime stories are so underrated. They really are. Magic Tree House books.
Mm-hmm. She's at a perfect age for Magic Tree House.
Magic Tree House, Flat Stanley, Mercy Watson.
Magic School Bus even.
Magic School Bus.
6 years old, yeah.
Oh, love Mercy Watson. 14-year-old doesn't like reading with his eyes, but loves audiobooks, always listening to a book. Once I finally got my students to realize that listening to a book actually counted as reading, it's like a game changer. His are wonderful. It's like, her. She would not even try and say a word as a baby till she was 100% confident in saying it. She wants to be confident and sound like a narrator. Yeah, exactly. And it's just that, I know that that's what you want, but you got to practice. If you don't practice, you're not going to sound like that. And so, yeah, just, I don't know. Yeah.
You're
keep us posted, Erica. Keep us posted.
Yeah, you're doing already.
You're doing everything you need to be doing. Maybe a lizard will help. Rainy, get a lizard. Oh. Rainy's gonna get a lizard. See, Mercy Watson.
So even with the little buddy that I watch, like when we get books from the library, he knows right where his truck section is. So we go there first. But I usually put like 4 or 5 books in front of him and I'll be like, pick which one you want to bring home. Because we're not bringing all these home. So pick which one. And I make him look through the pictures and then he'll let me know which one he wants to bring home. So I'm like, if you need to do that with her at the library too, that gives her that little, she might read a little bit of it, see which one she feels more comfortable with, looking at the pictures. Then she's still having that choice, but maybe it's overwhelming to look at the whole shelf of books, but be like, here's a stack of 10. You can pick 3 of these or 5 of these or whatever. And letting her have that choice, but making her look through it to pick too.
Yeah. Or just saying, I'm going to read, we're going to read this together, but this is going to be the one that you read by yourself.
Well, I wish Amanda was still here because she just went through this with her youngest, not youngest, her third, was also a very reluctant reader at that stage of like just learning to read. And they had like her older 2 girls are huge, voracious readers. And then this third one comes along and she can do it, but it's tougher and she doesn't love it. And so they used like not bribing systems, but like reward systems. Like you have to read 10 books in the next 2 weeks and then blah, blah, blah will happen or whatever. Like little, like summer reading programs at the library. You can make up a bingo board at home, like read in your bed, read on the hammock, read with a fun drink, like read after lunch, whatever, like make little, and then she can cross off a bingo board and get like earn prizes or something. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah. My nephew hates reading. He like says it all the time. He hates reading, but we were going to Costco and he all of a sudden decided he wanted to come with. And I was like, so what are you looking for at Costco? And he's like, I don't know. And then like about 5 minutes later, he goes, Mom will probably let me get a book. He's got like 5 or 7 books and he's like shoving them. Like, I want all of these books, but he hates reading because he doesn't love the same books his brother loved, like,
yeah.
So I don't know if that might be anything to do with it too, like where they think they're supposed to like a certain book or whatever. But my sister with him, they read all of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books together. Mm-hmm. And then she made him read them to him. Like he read them himself then. Like she was like, okay, I read it. Now you read it. And then he felt more confident reading it. I don't know if that would help at all either, but get us hooked on a series, Boxcar Children. After 2 or 3 books, she'd be like, okay, I'm not reading anymore.
Nice.
That's a good way to do it.
That's funny. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the whole lizard, like eating the bugs conversation.
Right? Love it. Geckos and lizards, very helpful. Yes. 7 books a week at the library. Half for me to read. Yeah, I love that.
If she comes back on, I'll ask her again. But
yeah,
or you could just email her. I'm sure her email's in her videos.
Mm-hmm.
The Curly Reader.
Find audiobooks to go along with the book. Yeah, like have her follow along as he's reading.
Yeah, with the tinker, with a little sound. I remember those.
Yeah.
Bing. I still remember that.
Young boy, my son preferred nonfiction. Yeah. You're welcome. I hope some of them help. What shall I name my lizard?
Spider Killer. Just Killer. Come on,
Charlotte. Killer. What's the rat in Charlotte? Web.
Oh. Tim Kit? No.
Nope, that's Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe. That's in Narnia.
It is.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Templeton.
I knew Templeton. It was a T.
You were right. It's a T. Killer. Is it? Oh wait, is it Stapleton?
Stapleton.
Templeton. Stapleton. Okay, Templeton. But I think it's Templeton.
Hey Siri.
Templeton.
What's the rat's name in Charlotte's Web?
Here's what I found from Wikipedia. Templeton is a rat who helps Charlotte and Wilbur only.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Awesome. All right, we should do another sprint. We've been talking for a really long time. Oh, Erica says you could name it SK, Stephen King or Spider Killer.
Nice.
People decide at the door.
I'm gonna go heat up a rice thing for this next sprint because my shoulder is very tight tonight.
Oh,
I can feel it.
Good idea. Didn't like to read growing up, even though my dad and all my friends are avid readers. Enjoyed the book program, getting the pizza. Rewards helped.
Absolutely, rewards are fun. I'm a fan of rewards.
And the spider lizard combo. I mean, that's not wild.
I want to read. Let's read.
I just want to read. All right, 20 minutes. Let's go. Or should we do more than 20 minutes?
If we do 20 and then a shorter chat time and then one more sprint, I think we'll be good.
Okay.
Or 2 more. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Hello. Oh dear. How'd you do? You're muted.
I think I read 20 pages.
I read 17 pages ish.
And I warmed up my rice bag,
Nice.
which I love.
Those are pretty nifty little things.
I use it as a rice bag, and sometimes I don't even heat it up. I just use it as like a eye mask when I'm having a hard time falling asleep. Just the weight of it, like as I lay in my bed, just the weight of it feels comforting enough to help me fall asleep.
Yeah, for sure.
It's already like almost not warm anymore, but it's still warm a little bit. I don't know. I did a workout 2 days ago, and I think I just like strained. I could feel it all the way down, like from my neck all the way down my shoulder. Even earlier, I was like even rubbing my forearm because I feel it down my forearm too.
Oh,
I'm just not in the greatest shape right now. So, how did you do? What did you say? You said 17 pages?
yeah.
Still feel the same about it?
I mean, you know what it is? It's a slice of life.
I hate that's like an anti-buzzword for me.
You would not like this.
I already knew I had no desire to read that one. But
I'm not hating it. I'm really not. But it's a lot slower than I was thinking it was going to be.
yeah.
And she just like the main character is just like punishing herself. And like I don't know. What I am finding interesting, like the just like the cultural like differences than what I'm used to, like in like Black culture, and that's interesting to like learn about how that is different. But yeah, it's just, you know, like she really should have gone to therapy after she went through that situation. You know, it was traumatic for her and she just ignores it. And I hate it when a character's mental health is just ignored.
Well, I hear you, but I also feel like that's realistic for a lot.
Right. For sure. Yeah, for sure. In this case,
I've never once had an hour of counseling, and I've lost my dad suddenly and my sister and niece suddenly. Like, if ever there was somebody who needed to go to like grief counseling, like, and just other stuff, like just I've never financially been able to do it, to be honest. So
yeah.
But reality for a lot of people. So
right. But do you feel like that in order to deal with that grief, you did things to help you deal with the grief?
To some degree.
To some degree? I don't know. I just, in this case, it feels real. And it feels real and it feels authentic. And
I think the difference too is I have a church family and people in church that I have a faith, a very strong faith, that I can't imagine having walked through some of the grief that I've had to walk through and not believing in heaven and in the fact that I will see my family again. Like, I can't imagine how people walk through grief without a belief in God in general. Right. Because not even the fact that I will see them again, but that God is with me now as I walk through
and have to deal with
all of that other stuff. Like, I can't imagine not having because I know people do it all the time who don't believe in God. But so yes, I did have a support system and people around me and all of that stuff. Like, so I didn't go to counseling.
Right. So she didn't have that. Like and if like it's a part of the story. The fact that she didn't have that is a part of the story, but it still just bugs me.
Yeah.
You know, like it's real authentic, and it's just well, it's not like the book that I almost threw across the room because they were like, just get a man and everything will be fine.
Yeah, right. Kayla is long gone. Bye, Kayla.
It's long gone. Bye, Kayla. I'm so glad you were here. 15 pages. I lost my spot. Hold on. Sorry. Whoo! Wow. Okay. Pickwick Papers. Listen to a chapter. My 1921 book needs to stay in the past. Can you say enough? Oh,
sorry about that, because I know that's a nostalgic series for you, Kate. Oh no, that was somebody. Yeah, that was you reading that.
Yeah. You need to DNF now so it still stays nostalgic for you.
Right.
I
do that all the time, Emily. I don't normally ever pay attention to pages.
Yeah.
Good.
Pages. Meisner threw in a curveball. She does that, doesn't she?
She's so good. I love her books.
Nice. The OK Witch. I love the OK Witch. I love the illustrations in that book. Have you read that one?
No, witch is an anti-buzzword for me. I don't want to read a witchy books. No desire.
Yeah. I love it.
I mean, historical Salem witch trials books, 100% I'll read those. But just like witchy romances or witchy October reads, like, no, thank you. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. It does have it has more of a Salem witch trial basis to it.
Yeah.
But no, I get that.
It's not my jam, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I can skip a lot of videos during October. Hide that one. Not watching that one. No. Yeah. I just don't care about any of the creepy. I don't read October seasonally, like the kind of spoopy, scoopy, scary, whatever books people read. It doesn't. I mean, I don't mind reading them, but I don't mind reading them any time of year. Just
right.
Not witchy, kind of like occultish type of seances and curses and potions, and I just no, thank you. Yeah, just me. That's just me.
That's cool. Just tapped on reading In a Dark, Dark Woods. Can't remember which part of your burger it is though. That has a lot of white on the cover.
Totally with you.
Yeah. Killers of a Certain Age started good, jumps right in on the action. Nice. The welcome. 13 pages this time. Oh no. I don't want it to do that.
You haven't read it though, Glenda, so you just heard that from some people. Interesting. I've not heard many people talk about it at all, so I don't know.
I haven't either. Reading a cozy mystery and read 22 pages. Which one? I want to know. I love cozy mysteries. Yeah, I kind of hope that isn't the case because I kind of want to read it. But reading Name of the Rose. I don't know that I've heard of that. But welcome, Mary. Tried counseling and didn't find it helpful. Yeah, I'm not saying that counseling is like the answer to everything. I just think that like some kind of support, like mental health, I just don't think should be ignored. And I think in romance novels is where I see it the most, where it's just like, oh, you're so paranoid that you can't get in a car and you're afraid to drive places. Right. But don't worry, some guy will come along and he'll just that right out of you. It'll be fine. You know?
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure to put on a guy.
Yeah.
Loved Killers of a Certain Age. Okay. I also agree. Yes.
The previous church has a grief ministry. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That is really great to have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, for sure. Both my, oh, wow.
Oh, Tim and
Wow. And prayers finally here.
yay, Jennifer.
Nice. Ate lunch, ready to sit down with a cuppa and read. Did I say that right? Cuppa?
Yep.
Finish that today. You have a better chance than I have of finishing a book today because it's real late where I am. Not real late. It's 8:30, but here latest. Oh, wait, where am I? Oh, I'm reading over here, but it's here. Second one to read after this. Nice. Finally here. Latest I've ever eaten dinner. Time to read. Nice. Don't like creepy witch books, but like cute witch books. Okay.
Ooh,
Reading The Woman in White Beef Burger.
Nice. I enjoyed that last year, Kim. Or last year, 2 years ago, maybe.
What is that one about?
A woman
Who's in white?
You don't know if she's real or a ghost.
Oh.
It's a classic. Thomas Hardy.
Oh, okay. Because Lindsay Curry wrote The Girl in White. And that's all, like, that just came out. And so I keep seeing The Woman in White that I see a lot of people reading right now. And I'm like,
I think there might be a group read. I don't know.
I think somebody is reading it.
I usually do one book for Victober. And a couple years ago, that was my one book.
Yeah. Nice.
Can be all the witches and
vampires. Nice.
It is great that we're all. Then there's usually like overlap too. You can usually find.
Yeah, for sure.
We can all be different. That's okay.
Hi, Neva. Actually, Emily Fox said that about Killers of a Certain Age. All right.
Oh, Wilkie Collins. Why was I thinking? I know that.
Lies.
I totally did. Sorry. False information.
This is spinning her web of lies.
Is that the one that I read? Now I'm confusing myself. My classics are like behind my chair.
It's a Victober favorite.
Yeah. Oh, it is Wilkie Collins. She's not lying. I was lying. I do have it. It's like way back here. I can get it.
I love that you didn't just, take her word for it.
I couldn't remember. I was then thinking, like, did I read a different Thomas Hardy and think it was The Woman of White?
Right. That makes sense.
The Thomas Hardy one that I read was, oh man, Bathsheba is the girl character. Oh my word. Far from the madding crowd. They're not at all the same. Similar. I don't know why. Like, the storylines are not the same. There's nothing the same about them. But for some reason, Thomas Hardy wrote. Here you go. Thomas Hardy wrote The Woman in White. See, it's right there in front of our really eyes. Sorry. Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to get those back in. I'll do that later.
Oh my gosh.
Too funny.
Kimberly is also reading The Woman in White for Victober.
Nice. It's filled with false information. I know. I'm sorry.
See this? You don't believe me?
I just had to know why I was mixing them up in my mind. I don't know.
Far from the maddening crowd. It is a far cry from The Woman in White.
Very far cry.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all.
Not at all the same.
No.
That's like a full capital all. Full cap.
Oh, well.
Oh, man. All right. So
I'm clearly not a huge Victober. I like classics here and there, but
it's okay. All the Victorian novels mesh together for Kimberly as well.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
I love it.
So I put a picture into my classroom database, and then my students have to give a caption for it. Like they have to make a caption, and I just pick a random picture. And one of my students decided that he needed to find the right answer, but there's no right answer. So he was trying to find the meme that would be the answer to caption this picture. So he was like looking up. It was a cat hitting another cat.
Oh my goodness.
And so he was looking up cat hitting another cat meme. I was dying. I was laughing so hard.
That's really funny.
I was like, you seriously thought you were just gonna like cheat and find the answer, and you didn't think that I'd be like, oh, he just got the same exact caption from the meme when it's not even a meme. Oh, anyway.
That's hilarious. I was just trying to type a comment to answer you, Rainey, but I'll just answer you because now we're there. Bathsheba is manipulative and selfish. I do not like her either. That's all I'll say. I don't want to give anything away. She's just not my favorite either. But what's his name? Gabriel? Gabe? Is that his name? He's a sweetheart farmer. I like him.
Finally home from work. Happy to see us sprinting. A Dangerous Duet by Karen Oden. First in a Victorian mystery series. Nice.
Hello, Anna.
Just found us. We're just about to sprint again, right?
Mm-hmm.
She makes me want to slap her. Gabriel deserves better.
It's so true. He's so pure-hearted.
Oh,
I love him. Yay, live sprints. I appreciate your enthusiasm.
I concur. A shocker.
Hey.
Stargater's here.
Everybody's
Hello.
in. I love it.
All right. Let's put up. Oh, wait. All right. 20 minutes. Are you good with that, or more or less? Or
I'm good with 20.
okay. See you in 20. How'd it go?
Good. Good night, Michelle. I read 20 pages. Just got to part 2. I didn't know there was a part 2. Okay. Here we are at part 2. Now I hope because we still, none of them have been put into the attic yet. So maybe that'll happen in part 2. I'm just skimming to see if there's a part 3 or if it's just part 2. I don't know. But he's so the young boy is finally realizing that he's probably never going to go back to Africa. And the guy who took him just went on another trip to Africa, would not bring him along, and came back and said that his whole village was burned and gone, but he has a history of lying, and this kid just doesn't believe him. So he's trying to ask all these questions, which just making this guy drink more. And we learned that his wife and daughter died in child. I shouldn't be telling all the things. I guess I'm 100 pages in. But anyways, I don't want to spoil anything. It just was really good. It's definitely keeping me invested. I just feel so sad for this little boy. He's only 11 years old. And he was the baby of his family, very sheltered, never allowed to go work with his brothers and his father. So he just really just didn't have a clue about the world at all. He was like the treasured little child at home. And then now he's not. Like now he's, off. Whoa.
Oh my goodness. I read 22 pages and I like it, but I don't love it. But I like it. Like the story is really intriguing, and it's like, but it is very much slice of life. Like you still wouldn't like it, but it just.
So what if you like read a chapter, read another book for a little bit, come back and read a chapter?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that I can only read this.
Yeah.
But there is an 11-year-old boy in here whose mom and sister, so not the same as your book. I guess you're over here, but whose mom and sister died in childbirth. Like the mom, so there's this whole Midnight kid that I still don't really get how he's in this story, but we see like little snippets from his point of view. And I don't know, like I'm interested to see how it all comes together. Mm-hmm. So I like it in that way, but I'm not like in love.
Yeah. DNF. DNF.
No, it's not. I've never been like, oh, I want to DNF
like
this.
You don't want to keep reading, but
I don't. But like once I put it down, I'm not like, oh, I have to pick that up again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like maybe I need to pick another and like just kind of like go back and forth with it, because I want to see this through and I want to finish it, but I just don't. I don't know. But I've read 2 5-star books this week already.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
So like,
that probably has an impact.
Yeah, I feel like The Kindest Lie.
So you gave the Book of Cold Cases 5 stars?
I gave the Book of Cold Cases 5 stars.
Sweet.
I did.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Amy is reading The Kindest Lie, Glenda.
Yes. So this is The Kindest Lie that I'm reading. But I'm also listening to This Tender Land, and this is like deep, and this is deep, and I don't know if I can handle this much deep. But
This Tenderland is so good, though.
yeah, I mean, I'm loving this.
Do you have any that are like fluffier? Do you have any? Like I have the only one I think I have left is How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days.
See, honestly, I kind of wish I had that one to read. I have the Heart People.
Like the Space Between Worlds I have, and that might not be too heavy. That might be a little more fun. Kingdom of Back might be a fun fantasy.
But I can't, like, I always get the thrillers.
Yeah, I do not. Because I don't ever think I'm going to keep them. So I don't think I have Home Before Dark, but I did not buy it. I didn't get it from Book of the Month. It was on clearance at Second and Charles, my bookstore.
Mm-hmm. But I have Other Birds.
Oh yeah, that would be totally different.
So it would be totally different. So I could like go back and forth.
Hey,
at least.
Do you want to read that together?
Yeah.
Because I might need an alternate to this as well, like not another historical. Yeah, let's share Other Birds.
But like this might be fast, but I think Other Birds.
No exit though, and you're not going to want to read anything else until you finish it.
Right. So that's why I was like, this one's going to be fast, but I think I can do it like in one setting and just.
I was going to say that's a good like one evening, get home from work and just like go.
Yeah.
Potentially read the whole thing in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Like warm up your dinner while you're holding the book in front of your face.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it. That's my influence by others, because I was just like, I saw so many people talking about it on BookTube that it was like, I just need to get this. Anyway, let's see how everybody else did. Oh, did we read this? I don't know. Yeah. 20 more minutes of Inspector Gamache. I love the audio for those Ganache.
He's going to be Inspector Armand Ganache from now on.
Yeah. I'm a fan of Ganache.
I love it.
17 more pages. Loving it. Very nice. Finished the Redheaded League for Victober.
Nice.
Joined with 7 minutes left in the sprint. Reading tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Nervous about it, but it's better than I expected. Nice.
I have not made up my mind about that one yet. But I just saw that it's...
Well, if you want to read it.
Yeah. I just saw that it's one of the books of the year and of the ones for Book of the Month, I mean.
Uh-huh.
And of the ones that are listed, I think it's the one that I'll get. Because I'm, once you become a BFF or whatever,
right,
you get to pick one at the end of the year.
What else is on the list?
I don't remember now, but I think I already had the ones that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't get that one. I don't know if it's going to be on their site or not. You can keep going through comments. Yeah. I'll find it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here it is. Right as soon as I open the app. Yeah. A Flicker in the Dark. I just unhauled that. Black Cake, unhauled that. Lincoln Highway, I love, but I didn't get from. Oh no, I did get it from Book of the Month, I think. So it's between the Love Hypothesis, but I've heard enough about that to know that it's probably not for me. And then tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. So I think I'll do
tomorrow would probably the one I get. Would be the one I get. Or the Lincoln Highway. But I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know if I want to.
You don't have the Lincoln Highway?
Mm-mm.
You didn't read that one?
Mm-mm.
Have you read Amor Tolls? You've not read Gentleman in Moscow?
Mm-mm.
I think you would really like Lincoln Highway.
Yeah.
It's a Chunk-a-Monk book.
Right. See, Chunk-a-Monks are intimidating.
I know. But sometimes they're really good.
Yeah. 50 pages, 20 more to finish. Only 10:13 here. Definitely going to finish tonight. Nice.
I know. Let's fly through and do one more sprint.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm at 11 o'clock bedtime. Like, if I'm in bed around 11, I'll be good.
Okay. Read 16 pages, Living in a Dark, Dark Wood. I think I need to read Ruth Ware books. Yeah. Read with your eyes versus audio. I haven't loved the ones I've done on audio and love the ones I read.
Ruth Ware is a polarizing author. People
Mhm.
usually like love her or can't handle it.
Yeah. Love mysteries, not liking Sherlock Holmes. An amazing return.
Amazing.
Did an Amazon return and read 16 pages. Determined I definitely prefer reading Ruth Ware books physically versus audio. Wait.
Just do that again.
Wait. Okay. She just did this. Okay.
It's okay.
It's fine. Sorry. Just going crazy over here. You tried Hound of Baskerville. See, that's the one that I want to read of the Sherlock Holmes books. That's the one that I think that I would like. Yeah, I want to read other birds too. Great for October. Hooked on Sherlock Holmes. Oh, okay.
Krista made me do it.
Krista made me do it.
Hope we like it.
Which Ganache book? It's the second one. Fatal Grace.
Yeah.
Book 2.
Book 2.
Finished tomorrow, and tomorrow is okay for me, but great. 90s vibes. That's cool. Finished.
I'm here for the 90s vibes. I feel like that would be fun.
Yeah. Other Birds next as a palate cleanser after Home Before Dark. Try that one. Love to have all those ahead of me. Right? Yeah.
I read book 10 this month.
Oh.
This month? Yeah, at the beginning of the month. Kelly, no worries.
You might have like on YouTube deleted it, but it doesn't delete from StreamYard.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Hope you enjoy it. Nice.
I've never read Sherlock.
I read the first one, A Study in Scarlet, with like a group of students. And they liked it. I liked it. It was interesting to
have like a big bind up of short stories. I don't know what's in there.
Yeah.
Is that here on my shelf?
I have a nice copy of The Hound of Baskervilles that like I would like to read at some point. But
I have like The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, but what is that? Like
is that a bind up?
No, it's like I can't do it. Well, get up.
Glenda just read a short story of Sherlock. Well, there's a ton of shorts of Sherlock Holmes stories.
I know.
Right?
I thought, oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is 12. Yeah. It's 12 short stories. Okay. A Scandal in Bohemia, A Case of Identity, The Red-Headed League. Okay.
Mary says it's a short story collection, and so does Glenda. So, and Sarah's fading, so she's gonna go to bed.
Well, good night.
Good night, Sarah. All right, so we're gonna do one more.
Mm-hmm.
Last one.
I mean, if you want to, we can.
I
also
do.
Like, it's up to you. This is pop up.
Yeah, I'd love to do another one. So
okay, let's do another one.
Especially since I didn't say that last time was the last sprint, and I think
this is the last one.
Yeah, so this is the last.
But we will be having another one because people might leave.
Yes.
Sometime this weekend. Stay tuned. We'll make the announcement. It'll be on Amy's channel again this weekend. We haven't officially decided. We'll stay on and talk about that after we finish.
Yeah.
We'll
figure that out.
When that's going to be.
It'll have the same thumbnail as tonight's.
Same thumbnail. And then next week sometime we'll probably do another pop-up midweek one.
Yep.
So on a night that we're both free.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Yeah. And it will be just as fun as tonight.
will not drink wine because that makes me tired. I got last sprints. I love the banner.
Yay. Okay.
A little ticker. All right. I'm sticking with other birds. I mean, not other birds. Attic Child.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with this one and see how far I can get tonight. I mean, I'm really almost halfway. It's not that long.
Nice.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I've made a good dent. I mean, excuse me. I've done good. It's only 7:30. I know. Sorry, West Coasters. Us, like, well, Amy's not East Coast. She's, what are you? Central.
It's 9:30 by me, so.
But I'm an East Coaster, so it's getting there. It's getting late. 10:30.
Yeah. All right.
Good night, Rainy.
Oh, good night. Good night. Good night, Lindsay. Bless you. How'd you do?
Very consistent. Just about. Oh, am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Just about 20 pages again. But I read the last. On the last page, I read the same paragraph maybe 4 times because I was like dozing off. I'm like, okay, but thankfully it was the end of a chapter. It was like near the end of a chapter. Like, yeah, it was near the end of a chapter, so I just had to finish the chapter. It's a good spot to finish for the night.
Yeah. Oh wow. I have a ways to go before I get to the end of the chapter. I kind of want to do that, but
yeah. Well, you're an hour earlier. It's only 9. You can totally
yeah.
your chapter.
Yeah.
I'm at 150, which is a nice even number. This book is my long book though. It's cheese.
I'm at one. Bless you. I'm at 145.
This has 464. You know, we probably should have looked at books before we made the prompt bigger than 500 bucks because there's not really very many. But people are making it work. It's fine.
Yeah. People figured it out.
Yeah.
Book people are smart people.
That's right. My word. I was talking to my cousin Pam today about our reader retreat that we had done. She wanted to kind of know details. She leads some virtual events. And so she just kind of wanted to know like what we did and how did it go. And what did she say? She said a book. She's like, I'm not really a bookie. Is that what you call it? I'm like, no, it's reader. We're readers.
A bookie.
Not really a bookie person. I mean, I got what she was saying, but it was really funny. A bookie person. We just call ourselves readers. We just whether you read one book a year or one book a week, it doesn't matter. You're still a reader.
Right.
Yeah, it's just funny. I'm not really much of a bookie. I'm like, oh my word, neither am I.
Yeah, I don't bet often either.
I don't bet often either. Oh, too funny.
Oh. Emily fell asleep on the sofa and left.
Bye, Lee.
Lee's heading off. Bye, Lee. 18 pages tomorrow. Thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Good night. Really gonna DNF the Night Circus, trying to read it all month, and I'm only on page 90, not enjoying it at all. DNF.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.
It's not for everyone.
I haven't read the Night Circus. My sister loved it. She wants me to read it.
Some people love it. Some people don't. I was kind of like middle of the road. I think I still have it on my shelves because it's beautiful, but I think it's probably one that should get on hold.
It is gorgeous. 25 pages. Yay!
Good night, Mary.
Good night. You're welcome. It was fun. Have a good night. I'm glad Daisy Darger is going well for you. Yay.
Yeah.
I do want to get to that one. 50 pages done tonight. Productive and fun. Nice.
Very good.
Reread it. Wait, I had to reread A Chair a couple times, was dozing off, but of course, second. Yeah, like when you're falling a chapter. Yeah. Chapter.
I was dozing a little bit towards the end too. So,
but it's like when you go to, if I'm somewhere else and I go home, all the way home, I am like dying. Like I need to go to bed like yesterday. And I get home and I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Let's watch TV. Like,
yes. Oh my word. My current, totally not about to start a whole new conversation, but my current show that I'm watching is Love on the Spectrum. And I love it. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. It's about young people on the autistic spectrum dating, most of them for the first time ever. It's precious. It's so like their parents are just so proud of them. They have like relationship experts that come in and help them to know like socially what to do, like things that just come naturally to other people doesn't come naturally to them.
Oh,
And it's just there's
that's so
two,
cool.
2 seasons from Australia and then 1 season from the US. I started with the US season, but it's so sweet. It's just like I smile the whole way through. It's so uplifting and
Oh, that's awesome.
all right, fun sprints this weekend.
Yay.
Thanks for hanging out,
Yay.
everybody.
Oh,
Good night.
this was fun. This was a good night. Thanks for joining me, Krista.
You are very welcome. And we'll see everybody on the weekend sometime. Stay tuned. TBD.
Bye.
I never know. Like,
Oh, I have to hit it twice. Okay.